The first DeFi 2.0 protocol on the Celo blockchain. Well, today we're talking about ImmortalDAO, this awesome new project that we discovered. I'm talking to you guys today. As always, do your research, figure out if this project is for you. So I'm going to talk about all about what ImmortalDAO is, their awesome high APY. We're going to go through some of their documentation, socials, and of course, at the end of the video, I'm teaching you guys how you guys can be involved if you guys choose to do so. So let's talk about right now, ImmortalDAO. So here on the website at ImmortalDAO.finance, they have an awesome logo, an awesome name, and I do think that their whole entire UI is really easy to use. I'm not going to go over everything today. It's up to you guys to do your own research and figure out if this project is for you. Of course, I'm going to go over all their documentations and kind of give you direction on everything you guys need to look at. And of course, we'll check out their socials like Twitter and Telegram for some of the latest updates. So what is this project all about? So it's backed by stable coins, having intrinsic value, which cannot fall below backing price. And this project is really looking for long-term sustainable growth, which I think is important. And that's part of your research, right? When you look into projects, think about not only how it looks like today, a week from now, but just like in the long term. Like, do you think that this project is going to last? And so, like I said, we'll talk about all this stuff today, but I do think that this is a great project and definitely something that you guys should check out. So here's our APY. Something right off the bat, they want to let you guys know, 175,000 APY. That's crazy. So if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. Here's a dashboard that kind of talks all about it. The price, the market cap, APY, which we talked about, and all the other data points if you guys want to check it out right now. If you guys are interested in staking, you guys, all you have to do is connect your wallet to stake IMMO tokens, which is a symbol of this project. If you guys want to learn more about the different bonds, you guys can as well. They even have this like nifty calculator, which I think is really cool. You could put in a specific amount. Obviously, it has the price that automatically fills, and based off their current APY, and kind of project how this is going to look like over 30 days, over 60 days, or even over 365 days, which I think is great. So like, if, for example, if you put literally like one Immortal IMMO, then your initial investment will be obviously what the current price is, $111, and that's your current wealth. But they talk about what your potential return is, and that's kind of crazy how much that's going to be, 195,000. Obviously, this is projected. Obviously, this is over a year, and obviously that's if the APY stays that. But like I said, there's no promises, etc. But I do think if you believe in this project, definitely there could be a lot of possibilities to make a tons of money. And it says road to millionaire. I think what this is saying is like, once it hits the millionaire, so I guess if I hit what, like 4 or 5, I guess you need 5.5 or something like that, or let's say 6. Your initial investment, $600, and then if this is your potential return, which is over $1 million, which is kind of crazy, but that's what happens when you get ridiculously high APY. So it's cool that they have this calculator here. And also, if you guys want to check out the governance, etc., about some of the proposals, you guys can. But this is a place where you learn more about this project. This is their Git book. They talk about what this is, and it's a decentralized currency reserve protocol on the Celo blockchain. Obviously, I've talked a lot about reserve protocols, but I do think that this is going to get a lot of attention just because it's on the Celo blockchain. And in the token, IMMO token, it's backed by a basket of assets, the mcUSD, in the Immortal treasury, giving it intrinsic value that cannot fall below, which is really cool. They talk about the objectives of this: build a policy-controlled currency system in which the behavior of IMMO controlled at a high level by the DAO. Obviously, we've talked about other projects that are reserve currencies as well. Talk about how you buy, but obviously we'll jump into that in a second. They talk about more background about this, how they launched. Obviously, I've talked about IMPERSONATING in the past. The Immortal was launched as an OMH fork on Celo blockchain by a team of anonymous developers. So if you guys want to learn more about this and kind of like how this all works, definitely check that out. And then they talk about kind of like the future of what they plan. So here's the roadmap. Again, very early project. So DAO presale, fair launch, website live, staking bonding live, KYC audits to build public trust, launch a DAO. And then here's the things that they plan to do: CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap listing, grant applications, public figures to join a signatory board, CX listings, more exchange listings. They want to do lend and borrow. Dual incentivized liquidity protocols, IMMO Pro, protocol owned liquidity as a service, cross-chain liquidity, and then they plan to jump into the NFTs, NFT drop, NFT marketplace, then plan to have a bridge, and then a launchpad, which I think is good. I'm always excited about launchpad, especially if people are interested in the Celo blockchain and are interested in jumping on there. I do think lining with them with that blockchain, I think is definitely interesting. It's definitely going to get them apart. They talk about staking. We talk about staking. I'm not going to go through all that right now, but the idea is that you're getting passive income. You're actually letting your money work for you rather than just sitting there. You might as well do something with it. Talk about bonding, and then also, again, if you guys want to talk about specifics, you guys can learn about the bond plus stake strategy. And then I think what's actually really cool is they talk about the Celo network. To be honest, I don't know too much about Celo. I know maybe the very basics of it, but I do think definitely a part, if you guys are interested in this project, is to do part of your research on what the Celo project is all about. And they teach you guys how to add it to buy to MetaMask and things like that. If you guys are interested, obviously grab the contract from the website if you guys are interested. And I guess the swapping service for this is it's not PancakeSwap, it's not Uniswap, it's UBaySwap. So definitely check it out. Again, if you guys, Ubay is a vegetable. Let's go with vegetable. Correct me if I'm wrong. So similar, they look all the same. Uniswap, PancakeSwap, it's just a swapping service. So cool. The DAO, which we talked about, and then if you guys want to learn more about this, I actually do really appreciate that they have a glossary to walk you guys through all this stuff as well. And of course, they have KYCs and audits linked here. The founders have been KYC'd of this. They've done the audits. They posted those on their socials, which is really cool. And there's a lot of other information on here. ImmortalDAO_5. First, centralized reserve currency protocol on Celo, and then they have the official D app, and then their communities on Discord and Telegram if you guys want to. Again, very early projects. They literally launched a couple days ago their D app. So really interesting. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this project. Obviously, so if you check this out, and this is kind of good research to do, right? So if you check out so today's the 5th, I'm recording this on the 5th, January 5th. The 4th was yesterday. And if you check out the APY was 130,000%. And then remember, when we checked in today, it's 175,000. So it went up, like I said. So if this is part of your calculations, you could think of well, let's say, for example, if it goes down and maybe it's not going to say 175, maybe it won't go down 135. Even if it stays at 100,000 APY, what could you potentially get? That would be a conservative, realistic calculator. But the idea is what do you plan to do if you plan to do this for 365 days. So definitely check that out for yourself as part of your research. Check out their socials, see what people are saying. If there's anything confusing to you about this, definitely check it out. Their socials are really good. They point out, and they're super transparent with you guys. They finally deposit all our tokens from the pre-sale into the treasury safely. So if you guys want to check out protocol on liquidity, 90.72%. Like I said, they're very transparent about everything that they're doing, and want to make sure that you guys are in this for the long term, and you guys know what the benefits are as well. So like I said, definitely something interesting. I do think that just them being on Celo is going to get a lot of eyes on this project. Again, there's lots of ways that you can be involved in this project, so it's up to you to figure that out. Again, a ton of people on the Telegram Discord are talking about ways that they use this, their opinions. Obviously, don't take exactly what they're doing, but use that as an information point to figure out how you could potentially be utilizing Immortal yourself. So let me know what you guys think about this project in the comments. I'm gonna keep you guys updated as much as possible. I'm gonna definitely keep track of this APY. New token, I know their market cap, when they get listed on a bunch of new places, is gonna go up with a lot of excitement. And if you're looking for new projects to invest in 2022, so I briefly wanted to show you guys how to add the Celo network to MetaMask. I know a couple of you guys are probably gonna have questions on this. This is literally Celo.org, but if you literally search for how to add Celo network to MetaMask, there's a couple links out there. All you have to do is just literally click on add network settings in your MetaMask, and then just input this information here. It's relatively easy. By default, MetaMask doesn't obviously have the Celo network, so you got to add this information. I'll put the link in the description for you guys to check that out. I wanted to talk a little bit about how to stake. If you go to the dashboard and then you go to stake, obviously you can see your balance. And right now I don't have any stake balance. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. I obviously connected my wallet. I do have 5 IMMO Immortal token on this. So I'm going to show you guys how to stake. There is going to be some Celo fees, obviously on the Celo network, so there's going to be some Celo fees. But if you guys are interested in getting some free Celo, you guys could do it at stakely.io. Obviously, do our research, not financial advice. Anytime you use any of these things, but it says this is a free faucet from the Celo blockchain. If you resolve the CAPTCHA, post a tweet, you will receive Celo tokens in a matter of seconds. Obviously, you're not going to get a ton. It's literally just going to be enough to do some transactions. So don't go crazy thinking out they're giving you free crypto all the time. There's literally enough just to cover some gas fees, which is a nice feature to have. So you might have to do that. I have some Celo in my account, so I'm going to do that right now. But like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to stake. So right now I have 5 Immortal token here. I'm going to hit max. I'm going to hit approve. And it's going to pop on my MetaMask. Like I said, look at this. It literally says the Celo fee is 0.000244. So it's literally nothing. So all you have to do is hit confirm. It's going to hit pending. You just have to wait a second. Depends. I think it's going to vary for everyone, but it should be pretty quickly. And there you go. So it's approved. And you can see your transaction was successfully sent. So you just kind of have to wait for a bit. You could just refresh your browser. And there you go. It says your balance 0, but then your stake balance is 5 SIMMO. It shows your stake balance of $412. Well, that's the equivalent of 5 IMMO right now. And it's cool because you can check your next reward amount, next reward yield, the ROI at the 5-day rate, 11%, and then estimated stake balance after 5 days. So literally in 5 days, I'm going to get almost $50 for literally nothing. I think that's awesome. Like I said, you can check out the APY and do some calculation yourself. But that's really awesome how to do that. And again, obviously, if you guys want to unstake, it's just a reverse process. And you just have to pay for some gas fees. But really cool, really easy. And like I said, it literally can't be any easier. Obviously, I showed you guys how to add Celo to your MetaMask, how to get some additional Celo if you need it from the faucet. So this project has been doing really amazing. If you check out this chart, this is Dex Screener. Their pre-sale was $20, and they had like $40 public launch. And as you can see here on this graph, it's gone down. I think at lowest, it was like 40 around there. And then they had the all-time high of, I thought it was like all-time high of 160, but it's actually had an all-time high of over 200. So the bonds are currently negative due to explosive growth. But they would like to stabilize the treasury value to ensure sustainability of the protocol. And they're also going to start to be working on building a lending protocol very soon. They also have the latest update on their channel, so remember to follow them on Telegram. So it's been a couple days since their launch. They're very thankful for the efforts and obviously the calmness through the storm. For the next phase that they're going to be building a lending protocol where immortals can use WSIMMO as collateral to loan mcUSD and interest from our treasury to buy and stake more IMMO, obviously the token of this project. Immortals can use the loan mcUSD to invest in other coins so everyone can remain staked while investing in other projects at the same time, right? So I think obviously, since you're staking, you want to be able to invest in other stuff since you already have stake there. Furthermore, they'll also generate revenue from our treasury, which will be a win-win situation for all Immortals. So definitely check them out on Telegram for the latest updates there. And like I said, if you guys are interested in this project, obviously do your own research. I found it very interesting. I think a lot of people are excited about it. They are now on CoinGecko. So if you guys want to check that out there, obviously a lot of excitement around that. And a lot more exposure for this project as a whole. Again, this is very early on. And like I said, you see those rewards that I'm currently getting. And I think that's awesome. And that's literally just for 5 of them. Obviously, if you do more, you'll be going at a faster rate. But I think it's a great project backed by a great team. And it's obviously building a great community. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this in the future. I'm obviously going to check in on how this is doing after 5 days. And yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. but that's ImmortalDAO. Definitely check out ImmortalDAO. So thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.